Hello, and welcome to Spoiler Alert, where I tell you how something was that isn't yet. This week we're looking at the new Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, even though the DS game is already out and kinda spoiled it for us before. Either way, Super Smash Bros. Carries on the time-honored tradition of letting Nintendo characters beat each other up, so you can take a peaceful character like, say, the villager from Animal Crossing, and turn them into a murdering psychopath. That is to say, if you hadn't already. So what's new this time around? Well, now you can play with up to 8 people at once, meaning you have to buy that many controllers and you never get to find your character on screen again. They also cut the single-player campaign mode featured in the last game because they figured out no one's buying this game for the plot. Single player, as always, will only be used to unlock new characters. Multiplayer is where it's at. As always, you can play in person with friends, which will be cool until your one friend gets way too good at it and spoils it for everyone else. If you don't know that guy, you are that guy. And if you are, you can now play online multiplayer with all the other people in the world who can't convince their friends to play with them anymore. As we know, Smash would be nothing without its cast of all-star characters, and this time around they've got a bunch of new faces. And by new, I mean dug up from the depths of copyright hell. Case in point, Duck Hunt. Really? Duck Hunt? Nintendo's target demographic wasn't even alive for that game. Same for Star Fox, and who the hell is Mr. Game & Watch? Seriously, they even gobbled up the rights to Pac-Man. What's next? The left bar from Pong? Not that there aren't perfectly reasonable new combat additions joining the fight. We've got Shulk now, if only to prove that Fire Emblem does not have a monopoly on anime pretty boys. Also playable? Rocky Balboa, seen here being called Little Mac. His only real moves though are right jab, left jab, and bad Jersey accent.
That's how winning is done!
They've also added a few of Pit's acquaintances, including Palutena and Dark Pit, who I have to imagine was one of the easiest new characters to animate. Easier than, oh, say, Roy. Also making appearances are Rosalina, Peach, and Zelda, for those of us out there who want to kick ass while wearing a fancy dress. Then we've got Samus still, to show us what real women wear into battle. Depending on your suit. And definition of real woman. Classic Smash characters are of course still in the game, like Pikachu, Donkey Kong, Mario, and Link. Yoshi's back too, and his final smash shows him evolving from dinosaur to bird, just like real life. Unless you're a creationist, in which case you just see a green angel get his wings. We also have a slew of Pokemon to battle, just in case releasing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire on the exact same day wasn't enough Pokemon for you. Jigglypuff's final smash is about the scariest fucking thing I've seen in my life, and Lucario and Charizard finally do away with the pretext and prove that the Smash Ball is just a really big megastone. We can also now play as Greninja, and with that tongue we'll be able to tell you exactly what every Nintendo character tastes like. Peach tastes like bananas. The last major crop of new characters comes from the Weverse themselves, because Nintendo was definitely running out of ideas. Again, Duck Hunt. Anyway, your Mii is now a playable character, complete with customization. You win customization options in the single player mode beating up NPCs, which is the real world equivalent of going to the mall, beating people up, then checking their shopping bags to see what you've won. Also included as a playable character is the Wii Fit Girl, who's mainly there to make you feel guilty about skipping your workout to play Smash. Make no mistake, she will kick your ass into shape. It's just that that shape might be bloody and amorphous by the end of it. So what about the stages? Well, some stages, like the Kirby Superstar Labyrinth, now include what's called danger zones. Some sort of zone of danger. I think I'm pronouncing this wrong. Could I get a little help?
Danger zone!
Thank you very much. Finally, Smash even has a new Miiverse stage, where players can draw background images to appear during the fight. This seemed like a good idea for all of 5 seconds until it became the Where's Waldo of hidden dick doodles and swastikas. Naturally, they will have to heavily police this, with people who will inevitably lose all faith in humanity. Well, that's it for this week's Spoiler Alert. Please tell me what you want reviewed in advance in the comments down below, and until next time, don't say I didn't warn you.